24 hours later, I find myself waking up in paradise. Unfortunately, bush turkeys were having sex or a fight, maybe both, on the caravan roof. So you're sleeping and then ba-bang, and then ba-bang, and then action, 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 action. So, yeah. And then, yeah, I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I just got to really stare up at the stars and hear the ocean and did my best to breathe and just accept what was, 4 nights with very little sleep. The night before being detention centre. See, about the leaking tap, it's about the amount of people that are dying of thirst, not just the annoying sound, yeah? I then, in my exhaustion, took the timing in my car as the time instead of on my phone, because my car's on Queensland time. Therefore, I thought that I was leaving in plenty of time when I left Sissy's, but in all reality, I was running really late. The roadworks were so insane, Google Map decided not to work halfway down. I then have to phone Joe while I'm driving because there's nowhere to pull up, because I know I'm there, but am I there? If I keep going, what's going to happen? Then I get done for speeding. I think I was going 112 in a 100 zone, but it had just gone down from 110. So I'm fucked with that. That's like 3 speeding fines since November. Yeah, that one. But I know in the scheme of things, these things are very small. What's not small in my heart is that I've just been feeling feelings for quite some days now that I just want to go home. I just want to go home and be with Bunny, and then I go, I don't have a home and Bunny has a new home. So I'm just sitting with those feelings of what that's like, Yeah, because my new life and my new business idea and everything does not involve setting up. It involves free ranging. And I actually know that that's really more my truth. And it's just that I'm needing to really come back to myself somehow. And that's because I didn't have my circle call last night. I didn't have my meditation with Gary. I've been off my Vedic thing a bit. Talking too much and being with people too much. I need a lot of solitude. I need a lot of space, So it's been very busy for me in that way. And it's just about to get busier, I arrive at Rachel's, then I've got the course all weekend, and I've promised her to go out for brekkie tomorrow. I'm going to see whether we can move that, just so I can have a bit more rest. Yeah, I'm feeling really intense and kind of struggling finding a deep breath this morning, that's for sure. And this little arm is just killing me from trying so hard to turn that tap off continuously. So yeah, I'm quite inflamed. I am, starting this amazing workshop tomorrow with Zenith Virago, the Death Walker. And I've got such an interest in death and dying and the ceremonies and rituals around it. And I always have. It's always been one of my favourite topics. I've been somebody that's always thought that we spend so much energy and time having creative visualizations for our life. But the moment death comes up, I'm like, creative visualizations for our death? How do we see our last breath? And I think the more positivity we put into that, the rest kind of takes care of itself between now and then. And I've just always really loved talking to people about that sort of thing, which is, I know for a lot of people it's like the white elephant in the room, and I'm like, fuck, it's the only guarantee, more so than taxes, it's the only guarantee in this living life we have, isn't it? So I'm going to have to renege on my promise of teaching Joe Qigong this morning. I've finally done the research. I realised that I thought I was 2.5 hours away from my destination. It's going to be more like 3.5, close to 4. I need to go to Coffs to get produce. I need to rest more today and not have a day like yesterday where I was running late, not breathing. And when I was speaking last night to Joe, I was finding it really hard to find the words, but I was pushing through. And so I I think I'm just going to do a practice here this morning and breathe. Legs up the caravan wall somehow, and breakfast, shower, and shit shower and shave. God, I'm finding it hard to drop the kids off here. They've got a compost toilet. That's the only problem with living off the grid for me. It's the compost toilet thing. Nah. I'm just not natural enough, you know. Okay. Wait till I show you this. This is a coastline that is untouched pretty much. There are no homes on this coastline. It is National Park, State Forest. It is unbelievable. I've been listening to this all night. I'm not that far from here, so check it out. So I walk down here, and then up there's a clearing, and then I just keep walking, and then I'm actually at Joe's place. I know. And I just chatted to that guy there. He just walked by. I think the boys kind of even hide their surfboards and all that sort of stuff in the bushes here, because you just can. I'll speak to you really soon.